Hi guys! Hi! Sorry I'm a bit late. We're still having technical difficulties, and I was like, Hi Aniket! Good morning to you, and good afternoon to me. How do I get anything? How do I work anything? There we go. Hi Grass! My god, things are working! So rare. Ignore my fucking... Ignore my battery. That's me. That's just me. I like, didn't realize that my Switch wasn't plugged into the outlet. So it was not charging for like a very long time, actually. Okay, the game is like really fucking quiet. That's a little bit better. That's better. That's fucking better. Okay. I haven't played this game, or I haven't seen anything of this game since I think Kita finished Okazaki's route. And I have not seen anything since because I haven't been watching your streams, unfortunately. This game's too fucking quiet. Hi, Jeremy. Fuck Ichika or whatever the fuck the name was set for. We're doing my name, cause I'm whoever the fuck. I'm Mary Hoshino! What the fuck? Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. I forgot to open up my fucking Twitch stream manager. I love not being able to see anything. Poor Switch just sitting there with a straw in its mouth, but no food going in there for hours. No! I have it on a dock at least. I had it on the dock. It's just that, like, it wasn't the dock wasn't plugged into the fucking cable. Cause, like, I already have literally fucking everything for my PC plugged in there. So, like, there's only one place I could plug it in. But, like, I temporarily needed that for something else. So I just plugged it in somewhere else. Or I plugged it in there, and I took out the Switch outlet and put it in I plugged it in where the Switch would plug in. So that's why fuck. No, not Mr. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck me, I guess. It's okay. Mary Hoshino. Mary Hoshino, that's a very traditional Japanese name. Let me adjust myself on the chair. My model is like looking good today. It's not tracking my mouth very well. Maybe because I'm a fucking mile away from my camera, but we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna fucking ignore that. I'm gonna move my YouTube studio a little out of the way. It's okay. It's okay. We're all Gucci, folks. We're all Gucci. Okay. We're Mary Hoshino. No! Fuck. No! Fuck! Ah! We're gonna spend an hour just on naming myself because I keep pressing the wrong button. Yes. Oh boy! Reading! Announcement of the X-Day incident broadcasted in April at Shinjuku Station. Looking back at the footage, one man thought deeply about it. While he listened to the message he gave to the people of the nation, he wondered, will the ideals he imagined be followed accurately? He decided to take action and set a proper foundation for his ideals. So murder is his response. Okay. Okay. This is a work of fiction. Well, I sure hope this is a work of fiction. This is off-center. It's bothering me.
汚れた日本を再生するため、これより X デイへのカウントダウンを開始します。
Oh no, the countdown, not a countdown. Just realized I still have. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Oh no, stop! Stop showing shit that I don't want you to show. There we go. There we go. In order to restore tainted blah blah blah. How do I... Okay, that's quick.
我々の目的はただ一つ。
There we go.
この新宿区を再生の足がかりとし、汚染を浄化していくことにあります。
Don't call me out. Look. It always takes me a moment to fucking learn controls. Like a stupid amount of time. You can't hold me accountable for my own actions.
恐れを抱いた者はこの地を去ってください。我々は引き止めはしません。
If you are afraid, then leave this land. We will not stop you. That's what they sound like.
ですがどこにいたとしても、我々の裁きは下ります。例外はありません。我々は世界の言葉を改正させ、弱者が虐げられるだけの世の中を変えるのです。
Whenever I rewatch that video, I think, as I am now, would I believe those words that were broadcast to the world back then? No, I would not, because that's fucking horseshit. It's some fucking cultist shit right there. From the day I saw his vision, from the day we discussed our ideals, I decided to walk this path to fulfill our promise, even if it meant making enemies of everyone. You would think that making... If you're making enemies out of everyone, maybe the common denominator is you. To restore our tainted nation. To create a world where the weak are oppressed. To transform formless justice into tangible hope. We spent a long time preparing to bring those dreams to fruition. Everything was going according to plan. We spent 10 years completing the X-Day project. We recruited agents, expanded our operations, and declared our countdown to the public. When exactly had everything started to go awry? Was it when Zero became strangely fixated on a rookie police officer? The plan ended up costing us far more than I first anticipated. Was it the June school bombing? Or... was it all warped and twisted from the start? Okay, the game's still really fucking quiet. Maybe I can... limit options. Oh, fuck. No! Options. Sound settings. Loudest the voice is gonna get. It's just like me. Everyone around me thinks I'm unfunny. Obviously, it's because I have a bad sense of humor. I couldn't just be. No, but I think you're funny, Grass. I think you're funny. Confirm. No, I wanna. Hey, there we go. Our ideals should have been the same. I wanted to believe that. But the chasm between us has grown so wide that I cannot ignore the possibility. It began to erode the trust we built up back when we used to discuss our ideals. Can everyone else hear the voices properly? Or is it just me? It might just be me. Turn it down a little bit, maybe? No, that's too much. That's too much. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. We'll cope. We'll cope. It'll be fine. Make this a little bigger though. Hard, like me. I mean, what? Hard lessons were needed to be taught for the world to be reborn, but we don't want pointless sacrifice. And yet the number of victims far surpass our projections. So if he isn't going to pay my concerns any heed and simply doing simply continue what he's been doing, then I need to be certain of his true intentions. Are the respected ideals that he and I pursue truly along the same path? Is he still trying to realize the dream he told me about all those years ago? Is he trying to bullshit me? Is he scamming me on my cult ideals? You're here. The man nodded his head in silence. I showed him several photos. 3 young men and 1 woman. They were a group investigating the X-Day events independently from the police. A group based out of a private detective agency and composed of former police officers. Oh my god! It's the love interest! Eiji Yanagi, age 28. An ex-detective from the Metropolitan Police Headquarters, he left the force after a certain incident. He's the group's ringleader and the one who's gathered them to look into the X-Day events. Yanagi is calm, decisive, and a natural leader. He manages the others at the office. Mineo Enomoto, age 23. Field Operations Unit 2. He also left the police for personal reasons, and was previously acquainted with Eiji Yanagi. Intel also indicates that he was friendly with the officers judged in the April and May X-Day events. Takeru Sasuka, age 24, bitch boy himself. Formerly of the Cybercrime Division at HQ. He resigned from the force in disgust and is highly skilled with computers. He was independently pursuing the X-Day case, but joined up with Eiji Yanagi several months ago. Also, oh my god, it's rare for him to do his job. What the fuck is he doing? Ooh, evil objectives. It's him! It's my boy! It's my man's! Kei Okazaki, age 26, an SP officer in the Tokyo Metropolitan PD. Physically capable, quick-witted, and dedicated. Admirable qualities for an SP officer. But he was demoted after a certain mission. He's been transferred far from headquarters and is assigned to monitor and protect Yanagi's team. Be mindful of him during your investigation as he has them under round-the-clock surveillance. I'm very curious about Okazaki. I like bro's clothes, but his hair reminds me of Nagito, so wait, no, damn. Kageyuki Shiraishi, an expert profiler and analyst in forensics. He also spent his time at NRIPS and has earned numerous commendations for his work as a profiler. He's working with Yanagi's group despite being an active police employee. However, oh my god, that he's a fucking rat. He's a rat, chat. He's a rat. So, because computer skills are making that no mean feat. Damn. He's a rat. He's a rat.
彼の能力を疑っているわけではありません。ただ、今の彼は白石影行になりきっている。
Yeah, how dare he become Kageyuki Shiraishi? He's supposed to be our pawn. Supposed to be a rat.
あなたにもわかるでしょう。時に本来の自分さえも欺かなければ、スパイとして溶け込めないと。ですから、外部からの目が必要なのです。これまでも最低限の指示で彼は我々に多大な益をもたらすべく動いてくれました。
Yeah, yeah, he's a rat.
その功はあなたも知るところでしょう。それよりも重要なのは最後の一人です。我々
Hopefully a Bane. Fuck you. Subject for the collar experiment. Mary Hoshino. Assigned to the SRCPO Shinjuku branch. A rookie with no notable skills or history. Damn. Like, fuck this girl. She's unimportant. She's a nobody. For some reason, she's the one that Zero has set his sights on. She's his potential sympathizer. I pointed her out to the man while also looking over the photo. Pictured was a nervous-looking Mary Hoshino looking directly into the camera. After delving into her and her background, there really was nothing notable about her. There were hundreds of green cops like her. She's unimportant. She's normal. Damn, they be shitting on my girl. What did my girl ever do to you? I had absolutely no idea why Zero decided to put that collar on her. Zero may have taken a special interest in her.
すでに手は打ってありますが、あなたは別のアプローチで彼らと接触し、情報収集に努めてください。見心のままに。
Sure, yeah, whatever, bro.
まだゼロの疑心を刺激するわけにはいきません。
Damn, they're planning on betraying him. Honestly, valid. Like, this bitch be crazy. No notable skills or history, relatable main character. Truly, she's just like me for real, for real. She's just like me for real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Let me grab a drink. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking today. So I grabbed some tea. I got some tea. It's caffeinated, so hopefully I'm not gonna get fucking drowsy as shit again. What the fuck is with this haircut? Fucking can't afford a fucking brush, man. Yeah, what kind of woman is she? How fucking normal is she? Okay, I don't want to get copyrighted. X-Day Graffiti. December 10th, 7:11 p.m. Oh my god, 7-Eleven! IG Yanagi, 28.
共有事項はこれくらいか。他になければ、あとはここで。基本的には各自これまで通り。
Yeah, let's just do the shit we've been doing before.
白石には俺から伝えておく。多忙で顔を出せないらしいからな。了解。
Fucking fuck ass hair. Fucking Takeru. Fuck you. Fuck you. Takeru Sasuka. 24.
ひとまず現状維持ってことですかね。
Yeah, just do the same thing. Mineo Enomoto. Yanagi,
7日と8日の事件については内部で集められる情報があれば回してくれ。ただし無理のない範囲でいい。
Sure, yeah, whatever. Whatever, man.
今日はこんなところか。
おっしゃ、報告会終わりっと。そんじゃ飯にしようぜ。
Yeah, food! This is my kind that's my kind of conversation. Food, I love food. Let's go, food. Oh hell yeah, instant ramen, let's go.
大した進展もねえってのに、ニートは気楽でいいな。
Oh fuck off, leave him alone. He's just excited to eat. He's just like me for real, for real.
ニート言うな。つうか。
Yeah, don't call him a knee. He's fucking. You're in the same boat as him. Yeah, you're both employed doing shit. He's not a knee. I know Moto has a point. I know getting anxious is pointless, but I touched my collar and let out a small sigh. 5 days has passed since an Adonis of December. There had been 2 successive incidents on the 7th and 8th. The suspect in those incidents have been caught, but we're a long way from solving the X-Day cases as a whole. Though it's not as if Adonis was gonna make this easy for us. Shout out to the laid-back, energetic yet intimidating redhead man. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. It's I identify as a ginger. A laid-back but intimidating ginger. Adonis has left a letter behind with me, instructing me to discover the truth of the X-Day incidents. But what does that supposed to mean? Yeah, that's so fucking vague. Give me a... Come on, I have ADHD. You gotta be more specific with my goals here. What exactly did the criminal surveilling me through this collar have planned for me? The stress must have been getting to me because I found myself unable to stay calm. Fuck you! Don't call me that! Huh?
あいつほど能天気になれとは言わねえけど、葬式みたいな顔して何か変わるわけ。
What do you expect me to feel? I have a collar that's set to explode around my neck. Not explode, but like inject poison or whatever. Could kill me at any moment. How the fuck am I supposed to feel? Happy? Fucking, oh well, I got a fucking collar around my neck. No big deal. What do you expect from me? Come on. I know. He must have sensed my internal anxiety. I needed to work on my poker face. After that quick remark, Sasuke immediately reaffixed his gaze. I still got work on that mind. Gaze on his computer screen. I think I'll go home now.
また何かあったら連絡する。あまり考え込まないようにな。
Yeah, whatever. You know, if there's anything she is known for, it's for not dwelling on things. That's the one thing she's known for. 100%. She never dwells on anything. Okay, see you later. What the fuck? A crackle of static erupted from my collar.
おい、今の音。
It came from the collar. Oh my god! Damn, already? Okay. I'm down for this. I'm down for this. Was the criminal preparing to speak again? I feel like we skipped a lot of context. Yanagi, Sasasuka, and I awaited the caller's words with bated breath. Nothing? But that sound was definitely. Then, as my eyes met Yanagi's. Uh-oh. Huh? Our eyes widened as a knock from the door announced a visitor, and Enamoto emerged from the kitchen. Yo, yo, yo! What's up?
こんな時間に誰か来たのか？
ミネオ、お前が出ろ。油断すんな。
自分が動きたくないから。
We're not gonna explain to him that the collar made a noise and that he should be careful about because of that. No, we're just gonna. You get it. And don't let your guard down. To be fair, don't let your guard down should indicate that something is up, you know? Context, we don't know her. We don't need her. Jump right in. Exactly. Fuck context. We're just jumping right into the case. We all tensed up as Enamoto plodded over towards the door. He's not. He let his guard down fall so hard. He has no guard. The fuck? Oh my god, it's him! It's Okazaki! Huh? Is that Okazaki's voice? There's someone else with them. Enomoto scowled like he had just choked down something rotten and pushed the door open. It's him! Oh my god, he's fucking going through the door! It's so fucking lame! Why couldn't he have climbed like through the window like a freak that he is? Come on, come on. Stop being lame. Go through the window. Come on. Look, no, it's great that he's knocked. It's great. It's progress. It's progress for him. Besides, we all know it's gonna be something dumb like your awful mystery snacks. Leave his mystery snacks alone. It's not. He's not a creature. He's a freak, just like me. I can fix him. K. Okazaki, 26. Who's that guy next to him? Shit. Shit. There was an unfamiliar man besides Okazaki. Okazaki, who's that? Oh my god. He's been standing in front of your door for a while. Bro's a weirdo! He has social anxiety! Oh my god, he's just like me, for real, for real. He has social anxiety, just like me. Chisato Tachibana, 27, client. Oh my god, what he got? What has he got for them? What has he got for them?
相談?
Whenever I hear the last name Tachibana, I think of A3. Like, cause like, I can't remember her first name, but the MC for that game is also has the last name Tachibana. So now whenever I hear the last name Tachibana, I think of A3. I loved that game Back when it still had that its English branch.
だからちょっと様子見ようと思ってたら不審者に間違われちゃってさ。
I mean, if you're standing in front of a door for like a long time, people will get suspicious, you know? It's kind of how standing in front of a door works. That's kind of the consequence of that, you know?
あ、俺怪しいもんじゃないから。善良な一般人だからね。
And that's exactly what a normal upstanding citizen would say. Yup.
うさんくせえな。
おい、タケル。
Hold
俺
on,
も
I
そう
need
思
to
うけど
double check something.
そういうのは思ってても口に出すなよ。
I'm gonna key to something. Now my dog's freaking out in the background. They heard the ice cream truck. Not gonna be freaking out for like an hour. I want to make sure I didn't fuck up. Then again, I don't know how I would fuck up. I literally just opened this game. I opened this game, or I literally just took it out of its packaging. There's no way there's like a previous save on here. No, this game usually seen with the baddies. Then John into convo with the hot baddies. We're gonna completely ignore the way I fucking worded that. Because I was definitely very straightforward and not weird about that DM at all. But it's fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. You know, if there's anything about this that is not fine, it's probably me being paranoid. That's the nail in the coffin, Enomoto. Don't be fucking weird. I stifled a laugh and looked over at Tachibana. I wonder if he's a client. They don't actually do any private investigations here, but people do wander by occasionally. However, in light of the situation, this wasn't a laughing matter. It's real. Hope it's a fresh game and then I fuck up somehow. Look. Honestly, I'm so fucking tech illiterate. I would fuck up somehow. I would fuck up and load in and act like a weird side story or whatever somehow. Like, you guys watched me fucking load up this game. I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck up, but who knows with me? Who fucking knows with me? Like, who fucking knows? It's always gaming with me. There's a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Am I gonna be able to run this game normally, or am I gonna fucking break it somehow? Oop. And if he heard us talking about the collar, he's in fucking danger. Uh-oh. He's so fucking dead, man. He's so dead. Oh. Uh-oh. We're under a strict non-disclosure agreement that I can't... Holy shit, they're fucking freaking out over ice cream. A fucking dog want ice cream so bad. Accidentally hacked into someone else's save file. A different level of tech illiterate. Literally, like, look. I would fucking break my computer. I know I would. That's why I don't fucking touch much. I just do what my that my friend that built my or set up my PC for me says to do. And I don't even do all of that. Like, I haven't aired out my I haven't like dusted my PC in like fucking months, man. And I was supposed to do that at least once a month, but I haven't done it. I have canned air and everything. I just don't. Like a dumbass. Yeah, we can't fucking answer your question or else you'll be killed on the spot. Shot with a sniper rifle. Through the window.
じゃあ答えなくてもいいけど、もし調べてるんならちょうどいいかも。
He's a fucking rat, isn't he? It's gonna turn out he's a fucking rat.
実は俺が相談したいって内容もアドニス絡みだからね。
I fucking knew it. He's a fucking rat. He's gonna be a rat. He's a hot rat. Related to Adonis? You're talking about the X-Day You're talking about the X-Day incidents? I don't know how to fucking phrase that. Oh, explain. Look, they're so fucking loud. I can't escape from it.
で、藁にもすがる思いで来たってわけ。だから話だけでも。
Bro, they fucking hear any ice cream truck. They want ice cream and they want it now.
悪いが、今は別の依頼で。
I would get them ice cream myself, but like I'm flat broke right now. I'm flat broke. Sorry, but we got our hands full. Yeah, go fuck off. Fuck off. We got our hands full. We don't want your damn clues. We don't want your damn commission. We don't want your fucking money. Get out of here.
そんな一刀両断しないでよ。俺超困ってんの。
Are you gonna die? Are you in that deep in trouble? Because you seem fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, man. It's alright, dude. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
ここで会えたのも運命だと思って。ね、ほらこの通り。
No.
金なら、いや俺金ねえわ。Okay?
You don't have any money. You'll sell your body? What do you mean you're gonna sell your body if it comes to that? Who's to say we want your body? Bro, I mean you're hot, but like, I don't think they're gay. Respectfully. The dead fucking silence. Was he even taking this seriously? The man was practically begging on his knees, but also he wasn't even trying to be convincing. Judging by the way he's acting, maybe he didn't hear about the collar after all. Yeah, he's like, fuck this collar. I don't know anything about no collar. Maybe about the one that's around her neck. But that just looks like a really fancy looking collar. I don't know what you guys are into. That's probably what he's thinking. If he wasn't a rat. Shit, hold on. Not my brother calling me like, hey, do you want ice cream? I'm like, no, I'm alright. Like, bye. Typical sibling conversation. You want ice cream? No. Bye. Bye. Selling your body does work. Do you know how much an eyeball goes? Oh, that is true. No. You have a point, Grass. You do have a point. He could sell his fucking kidney or something. The pancreas does grow back. Well, or no, it wasn't the pancreas. It was the liver. The liver does grow back. I mean, he could sell his liver. The caller remained silent, so maybe we'd gotten lucky. I looked back at Tachibana and I unintentionally made eye contact.
なにそんなに俺のこと見つめちゃって。てか女の子の探偵なんているんだね。ねえ、彼氏いるの？
Ew, fuck off. We're trying to be professional here. Don't be a weirdo. Don't be a fucking freak.
待て待て待て
Why the fuck does he have a
いきなり
fan?
どういうつもりだ。
え、何？あんたが彼女の彼氏なわけ？
Oh fuck no.
え、それはだな。
Oh wait, that's
デリケートな
cute.
問題というか、あれだ。
Wait, that's cute. Wait, that's so cute.
ってそれはないか。あ、この場にいる中で一番なさそう。
Bro fucking got cooked. Bro, leave Enomoto alone. He ain't doing nothing to you. He didn't deserve that.
そりゃどういう意味だ、おい。
Yeah, what
依
does
頼は
that
どうした依
mean?
頼は。
いや、だってね、探偵さんたちあまり乗り気じゃなさそうだし。
Bro, they're getting cooked.
ポットでの怪しいやつを信用できるか。つうかチャラい、ノリがうざい。
Shut the fuck up, Takeru. If I didn't agree with you, what? You didn't have to fucking install his personality. Come on, he's a client. You didn't have to call him obnoxious.
それ偏見だよ。俺は優しい好青年で通ってるのに。
Sure, but you're not exactly very convincing.
それ、自分で言っちゃうんだね。
He's. Oh, you're so right, Okazaki. You're so right.
岡崎みてえだな。
No, don't compare him. Don't compare him to Okazaki. Okazaki's a weirdo freak man, but he's my weirdo freak man.
ミネオくん、俺のこと優しい好青年だと思ってくれてたの？
Look. That's my guy, man. Yeah, he is a nice guy. He is a nice guy.
どんだけポジティブだよ。
He's not delusional. He's just optimistic. It's fine. He's doing great. You're doing great, Okazaki. You're doing great. Once Okazaki steered the conversation off track, Yanagi let out a deep sigh. First of all, Okazaki said 2 fucking sentences. He was not the one who veered it off track.
そりゃこっちにも事情があるからだよ。ほらほら、興味出てきたでしょ？
Not really.
興味というかさ、そもそもそれって危険の伴う話？
Oh my god, you're so right. You're so right. You're so right, Okazaki. For a moment, Okazaki frowned slightly. He was fully aware that this was a private detective agency in name only, and that we didn't actually take on clients. Yanagi and the others were cold towards him at first, but it seemed like they were working together a bit more closely lately. Since his official job was to protect them, he didn't want to put them at risk.
いやいや、全然危険じゃないって。俺が頼みたいのは
I don't fucking
ただの
trust you,
人探し。
Oh? You came here to ask us to track someone down?
詳しくはこれから話すけど、どう？ちょっとは前向きに検討してくれる？
Not really, man. Not really.
めんどくせえ。話聞くまでテコでも動かねえタイプだぞ。
I mean, at this point, he's been here for a while. You might as well just hear him out.
柳先輩、どうします？つまみ出して塩巻いてやりましょうか。
He's a fucking star. He's a guy. He's a client, not a fucking inspector. Yeah, we should at least find out what he wants first. Getting whatever information we can out of him might let us know what we're possibly dealing with. We discussed our thoughts in whispers, and then Yanagi turned back to Tachibana.
とりあえず話だけは聞く。ただし
They're all just like mumbling in a circle.
やった！ ここまでじらして結局は聞いてくれるとかいい人たちだな。
We didn't say yes, man.
よかったね。柳さんたちは真面目だから真剣に聞いてくれると思うよ。
岡崎、お前は帰る。
No, don't make him leave.
ああ、やっぱりそうなるだよね。俺、部外者だもんね。
No, that poor man. What the fuck?
わざとらしくいじけんな。これやるから寒空の下で震えてろ。
Damn, fuck you, Takeru.
あ、ドーナツだ。寒さはしのげないけど、もらっておくよ。
I fucking love him. Okazaki made like he realized something and exited the office while munching on the donut. What about me? Should I stay? Should I fuck off? I had a feeling that there would be trouble if Tachibana found out I was an active police officer. We still didn't know how much of our conversation he'd overheard. I'll make some tea. After I served enough tea for everyone, Yanagi led him with a question. Hi, Becca!
アドニス絡みの相談事と言っていたが、何があったんだ?
Yeah, what the fuck? What do you... You said it was about Adonis. What do you mean?
いやー、それがさ、ぶっちゃけ俺の友達がアドニスの人間っぽいんだよね。
I'm sorry? I'm sorry? What?
お前、俺たちをからかってんのか。
まさか、俺は大マジだよ。
This is confirmation. He's a fucking rat. He's a rat, guys. He's a rat.
ちゃちゃ入れんな。追い出すぞ。
You're a rat, so absolutely yes. Stop wasting my damn time or making so your eyes don't do anything. How about you just shut the fuck up, Takeru? Let the man talk.
おお、怖っ。そんな睨まないでよ。
Look, Takeru's a fucking bitch. The rest of them, yeah, they're hot. Fuck Takeru. Oh, I have to leave. Gives donuts. Oh my god, donut. Look, that would be me too. That would be me too. Like if you told me to get out and gave me a donut in order to get me out, I would be happy. I wouldn't be upset if I got a donut on my way out.
そう言い切るからには確たる根拠があるということだな。
もちろん。そうじゃなく相談になんて来ない。
He claims that his fucking friend is part of Adonis and brings no evidence. It's just a gut feeling.
その友達さ、昔っから武器マニアで怪しいサイトとかいっぱい知ってたし、やばいやつだなと思ってたんだ。まあでも気が合ってたからよくつるんでたんだけど、ある日そいつのメールを見ちゃったんだよね。
そのメールにアドニスの関係者だってしょ。
ビンゴ。ほら、この前7日と8日にまた X デー事件が起きたじゃん。
He smells like a rat. Fucking rat man right here. Rat man.
俺がそのメール見たのは12月頭だけど、そこには7日と8日に起きた事件についての情報が書いてあったんだ。
Oh, damn.
被害者の名前も犯行の場所も俺がその時に読んだメールと同じ。
No, but it also sounds sus coming from you. I'm not gonna lie. Chat, am I crazy? Am I crazy for thinking he might be a rat? Cause I'm really feeling the rat. I'm really feeling the rat in this man. My friend is part of Adonis Swords. Trust me, bro. Just trust me. My friend's part of Adonis. Just trust me. I don't have any evidence, but fuck, just trust me, man. You gotta put your trust in me that my friend's part of Adonis. I don't have evidence, but it's there. I promise. The evidence is out there. Instantly, the atmosphere of the room changed.
その2件の事件についてはすでに被疑者が逮捕されている。だが今の話が事実なら、 その人物も何らかの形で関わっていることになるな。
That's kind of what he's implying, yes.
本人にそのメールについて聞いてみたりしなかったのかよ。
I assume not, considering he's still here.
それがさ、聞いてみようにも5日前から連絡取れなくなっちゃって。
Sus.
できすぎてんな。
現在も消息不明ということか。
そう、部屋にも行ってみたけど留守でさ、大家さんと顔見知りだから鍵開けてもらって中も確認したんだけど。
He fucking vanished like the Avatar.
特に争った跡とかはなかったし、荷物が整理されてるわけでもなかった。忽然と姿を消してたってわけ。これ明らかにおかしいだろ。
He just fucking disappeared. Yeah, that's pretty fucking strange. It's pretty strange. It is suspicious. Assuming what he's saying is true. It may as well not be true, you know? It was impossible to say whether his friend was part of Adonis or what they had to do with the incidents with just that information. But he had advanced knowledge of the crimes and then suddenly disappeared. That alone is highly suspicious. And on top of that, 5 days ago, December 5th, that was the day I had been collared. It was possible that he had been abducted just like me. Maybe it's a mere coincidence, but the more I considered it, the possibility, the more strongly I felt that I couldn't ignore it.
大筋は分かった。で、警察に相談できない事情ってのは？
ああ、それね。限りなく怪しいけど、一応友達だしさ。
Damn, he's loyal.
根
He's
拠もない
loyal
のに
to
犯
his
罪者
homie.
扱いして売るような真似したくないっていうか。
まあ、その気持
That's
ちはわかる
fair,
けど。
but like,
それに俺さ、あいつに金貸してるんだよ。あいつが捕まったら
okay,
返してもらえないじゃん。
that's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's about the money. I really couldn't tell if this guy was being serious or not.
な、その目。全く俺のこと信用してな
No,
い。
you smell like a rat. You have rat eyes. Everything about you screams rat, and you're gonna sell us out to fucking Adonis.
じゃあ、論より証拠っていうし、とっておきのこれ、見せちゃおっかな。
What, you're gonna show us your penis? Tachibana removed something from his jacket pocket and placed it on the table.
これは
そいつの部屋に残されてた手紙だよ。いかにも意味深だからさ、見てもらおうと思って持ってきたんだ。
Okay, you had a feel. It seemed meaningful, and you were right. Rat. I'm screaming rat. I have 26 friends. 9 days ago, number 23 came. In exchange and disappeared. We clinked glasses. He's jorking his peanuts. No! Bro got that dog in it. Nah, bro's got that rat in it. He's absolutely got that rat in him. He's a rat. 8 days ago, number 7 came. In exchange, E disappeared. The chicken was delicious. 7 days ago, number 20 came. In exchange, W disappeared. I wanted to play triangle in the orchestra. 6 days ago, number 15 came. In exchange, I disappeared. I served myself some salad. 5 days ago, number 5 came. In exchange, G disappeared. I listened to some music. How the fuck you listen to music and rips holes in your sock if you're the one who's disappeared? Number 18 came in exchange and disappeared. I ripped a hole in my sock. 3 days ago, number 1 came. In exchange, O disappeared. I made sure my scales were accurate. 2 days ago, number 8 came. In exchange, T disappeared. Speedy and inconsistent loses the race. 1 day ago, number 5 came again. In exchange, A disappeared. I stayed where I was. 0 days ago, 15 is coming. In exchange, E will disappear. Today, I will become a blank. It'll become a fucking puzzle. The fuck? What is this? I couldn't interpret anything specific from the puzzling letter, but I did notice some things about the envelope was in it. It looked similar. The wax seal on it was a red anemone flower. The paper felt old. This was, without a doubt, the same type of envelope that Adonis had left in this office earlier. We exchanged subtle looks to try and conceal our intentions from Tachibana and discreetly nodded at each other. Anything about Adonis is pretty fucking dark, but yeah.
そうだな。いたずらにしては手が込みすぎている印象はある。
Seeing that everyone had examined the letter, Tachibana returned the letter to the envelope and stuffed it back in his pocket. Of course, this one thing wasn't nearly enough for us to trust him. We're not gonna fucking keep the envelope? Okay. Okay, bro. But it was definitely convincing enough for me to take him a bit more seriously.
で、そいつの名前は
松島翔太、25歳。営業職のサラリーマンやってるよ。
なんだ、武器マニアっていう割に仕事は普通なんだな。
It's always the normal ones that turn out to be freaks, you know? It's always the normal one that turns out to be freaks.
翔太は両親早くに亡くしてて、頼れる親戚もいないっつってたし。食ってくためにはそれなりの職に就かないと。あ、ちなみに独身で一人暮らしね。
Do you know anyone else who might be close to Matsushima?
友達少ないみたいだったし、宅飲みするほどの仲だったのは俺くらいじゃないかな。
Damn.
普段も会社と家の往復しかしてないってよく愚痴ってたよ。
いなくなったのが5日前、12月5日ということだったな。
I don't know, man. That's pretty sus. That's pretty sus, man. Classic non is the horniest character trope. Exactly. It's you. You're a nun. Bruh.
ああ、4日まではメールに反応あったからね。5日飲む約束してたのに連絡つかなくて家まで行ってみたんだ。
Bro, typical. You make plans and the guy fucking disappears and you find out he might be connected to a terrorist organization. Fucking typical.
ドタキャンとかブッチするタイプじゃないし、呼びかけても返事ないから押し入ったわけ。
なるほどな。会社はどこに勤めて
He
る
has very specific, he has very specific, what's the word? Yeah, typical man. He fucking disappears for a day and you find out he's possibly connected to a terrorist organization. Typical.
ああ、なんだったかな。
そうか。
He fucking
松島
forgot.
の部屋に PC あったか
It was so hard telling fuck. What the fuck? Damn, imagine not dying. Something fucked up is in the air. And it's not just my allergies. Was there a computer in this place?
あったよ。つうか、俺もその時点でヤバいことに巻き込まれたんじゃないかって気になって起動させてみたんだけど、なんかどう見ても怪しいの。変なファイルがゴロゴロ入ってたんだ。
Bro, what?
もともと武器マニアってのさっぴいても、グロ画像とかアウトな動画とか、
Ew!
アトニスのマークまであったし、下手にいじってとばっちり受けても困るし、怖くてそれ以上は調べなかったけど
Yeah,
ね。
man. Grass. It's always the ones you least expect. That's all I'm gonna say.
熱烈なアドニスのシンパって可能性もある。
だが、同時に関係者の可能性も残る。調べてみる価値はあるかもしれないな。
Yeah, no shit. I mean, he has the envelope. That alone, I feel like, is enough to want to look into it at least. Even though I still think that he's a rat.
あいつが実はアドニスの関係者ならそれはそれで嫌だし怖いけどもしかしたら偶然アドニスのこと知って
Yeah, this is a lot different from the game that Kira played, so I have no clue what's gonna happen. That is Unlimited really that different from the original? Well, I guess we're finding out today.
だからあいつを探してほしいんだ。金なら借金しててもちゃんと払うからさ。
I'll take on. I've never actually seen an otome game before. It really depends on the. I think this is pretty typical. This game is pretty typical for like a PC slash console otome game. I think a lot of mobile otome games take on more of a gacha game style. But honestly, I haven't played too many otome games on console slash PC. But usually it takes on either a branching route or like you make certain choices and you end up with a guy. Personally, I prefer games where you're like you make certain choices and then you end up with a guy because it kind of feels like matchmaking in a sense. Like, oh, this is the character that you're most you to end up with if you were actually the main protagonist. I feel like it's more immersive that way. Though maybe that's just me. He had been flippant so far, I don't think he was telling us everything. But now that Tachibana was actually pleading, I felt that he was being sincere. If he wasn't actually worried about his friend, I don't think he'd actually bothered to come to a private eye's office. My eyes met Yanagi's and he nodded.
正式に依頼を受けるかどうか少し検討させてくれ。
な、まだ悩んでるわけね。いいよ、ここで待ってるから。
You're just gonna wait here in the office.
いや、悪いが内々で話し合いたいから席を外してもらえ。
Get the fuck out, man. We need to talk amongst ourselves. We really need you to get the fuck out.
仕方ないな。いい返事期待してるからね。
The right choice, not the choice that benefits me, just the right choice. Once Tachibana left the office, Yanagi picked up his phone. Very fucking knows.
岡崎にあいつの様子を見てもらうよう頼んでおく。
Hey, oh my god, they're actually having Okazaki do something.
ああ、で、どうすんの？
星野が首輪をつけられた日と松島が行方不明になった日が同じ。
I was thinking the same thing. What is the BL? No, it's not a BL game. It's not a boys love game. Matsushima might have ended up in the same ordeal that I've been put through.
いや、今のところそれは限り
I
なく。
think that's very unlikely, man. I think that's so unlikely, girl. Come on. If you think about it, that wouldn't make any damn sense. Oh. Yeah, fucking stop making conclusions, dumbass.
お前は特例だ。そんな奴が他にゴロゴロいれば、とっくに警察が嗅ぎつけてる。
人間に首輪をつけて俺たちを脅迫するという一連の流れだけでも大仕事だ。
That's true. Then he might be working with the people behind the collar.
どれ
The
も
BL
憶測
starts
で
when
しか
I
ねえ
get
って
in
ことだ
there.
ろ。つうか首輪から何も反応ねえわ。
It's so me though. The BL starts when I'm here. I am the BL. Chat, I'm the BL. I am the boy's love. Fuck my eye. It's a lot of... Right, it made a sound just before Tachibana showed up.
無関係だから黙ってんのか、こっちの様子を伺ってんのか。
Or maybe he's a fucking rat! He's a rat!
でもあの手紙を見ると、ただのいたずらってことはなさそうじゃね。
ああ、風浪が一致していたからな。犯行予告動画に雰囲気を似せて作るにしても。
もしあれが本物だと仮定するなら、松島か立花の少なくとも片
They're
方
fucking both dirty! They're fucking rats! Even Tachibana?
お前の頭でも多少は怪しいと思えるだろう。
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It fit together because it's real. That's what I'm saying now. That's what I'm saying now. Fuck you, Takeru. Fuck you.
そいつは俺も思った。ここが有名な探偵事務所だから頼ってきたってならまだわかるけど、そうじゃねえしな。
No, they're not fucking.
偶然も3つ重なれば必然か。
Once is happenstance, twice is coincidence, the third time is enemy action.
だが、もし立花がアドニスの関係者だったとして、こんな回りくどいことをして、
I don't know. Maybe they're fucking rats. Maybe he's just part of a cult, like every other member of Adonis. It's a cult, man. Cults don't need that level of logic.
俺たちの行動は奴らに
It's because the leader fucking manipulates them. That's how cults work. That's true. My misgivings grew. There wasn't any concrete information to work with.
そういやお前、この件どうするんだ？捜査本部に伝えるのか？
Let me think. Since it's quite likely this concerned Adonis, I'm obligated to report it.
報告ね。どう説明するつもりだ？
You know what? I'll give him this. That is a fair question. Oh, I could just say that I met someone who might have intel on Adonis.
かもじゃ警察が動かねえのはお前自身が一番知ってんだろ。物証を用意しよう
What
と
if
し
you
た
just
ところ
don't
で
say
この
anything?
手紙がお前の首輪の時と酷似してるって話はで。
それを言うなら、そもそも俺たちと関与してることも
At that point, what do you say? What do you even say at that point? You might as well just not say anything. It's true. It would call my credibility into question.
本部も暇じゃねえからな。一般人のあやふやな情報提供じゃ動かねえぞ。
Yeah. I knew that all too well since we were getting so many false leads all the time. The end of the year was drawing near. Even HQ had few resources to spare. If there weren't lives in imminent danger, or there wasn't strong evidence concerning Adonis, I couldn't see HQ acting on it. No! Well, we kinda do, but not really. We have a fucking thing that kinda just like injects poison into our neck. So I guess it's not really a bomb, but like, I don't know. I don't know. But like, they could act if they're like careless enough to like spill everything. So hold on. Okay, so this game kind of just jumped into the case without giving much like context. But basically, she was fitted with a collar that would inject poison into her if she were to ever try to remove the collar, B, contacted the police, or C, became too much of a nuisance for Adonis. Look, that's what I thought too. That's what I thought too when I first saw this game. We all joked about it. That meant we couldn't count on the police. That we'd have to solve this case ourselves.
星野、
Yep, the police.
お前はどうしたい？ アドニスが絡んでくる以上、お前の意思を置いておくわけにいかない。
We only get a say because of the collar. Okay, that's fair. I try. I'm not a pro at this game. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Honestly, this game is like, I think it's because it's the unlimited version that, it's giving, it's a completely different story than what was originally, what I originally saw. But like, I'm at this point, we're like an hour into stream. I'm not questioning it at this point. It's too late to question anything about this game. I like my women like I like my coffee. Wearing a collar and they don't question. they don't question my coffee. What the fuck? Grass. We are ready to die on the toxic yaoi trade. Look, there might be yaoi somewhere in this game. There might be. Who knows? Who knows at this point? Oh, fuck. How do I make a decision? Sure, yeah, we'll save. Oh, fuck. No, I don't wanna... Oh, fuck. How do I... This game does not like... This game does not like me. Sure, option, instructions, oh, okay. Trigger system. Oh, I forgot about this system. This system gets activated at crucial points of the story. Press A to yeah. Itchy. There we go. We can't let this go. Toxic yaoi, just look at the real friendship. That's basically. Look, I'm in so like my coworkers are this way. Like we keep look, I might get canceled for this. But like, all my coworkers, we joke about them being gay, despite the fact that like, most of them are in straight relationships. We joke that they're like gay for each other. It's so fucking funny. I don't think we should leave this alone. He must be terribly worried about his missing friend. I think we should help him.
お前、自分の状況分かってんの？今他人に
Look. Yeah, but like, do we have any other leads? Do you believe that we have any other choice considering we are currently out of leads? Then it's all the more important. If Adonis is behind the X-Day incidents, then looking for Adonis and looking into this case are the same thing. Since our investigation isn't making much progress, I think this calls for a new approach. The straightest men act the gayest. Exactly. Yes, I feel like that's... It is the norm. Sasuke didn't bother to hide his displeasure, but I stood my ground. Fuck you, Sasuke. The fact that you disapprove makes me want to do it more. People are still making Naruto and Sasuke yaoi despite the fact that they're literally married. Look. That makes it gayer. Look, that makes it better. Is it really be yaoi if it's not between two characters that are canonically gay or canonically straight in straight relationships. I know that each of you have your own cases to worry about, so why not leave this one to me? I'll fucking do it. Well, then it's crap, and we're back to where we started. Nothing changes. I'm the one taking a risk, so it's fine. As long as nobody dies, then it won't be a problem. On the other hand, if his story is true, then it could lead us to Adonis. It would also be enough evidence to report to HQ. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out before we have to report it. It's fine. Look, it'll be fine. I'll come up with an excuse. It'd be a bit late for that, don't you think? It'd be a bit late for that, don't you think? I was never supposed to be a part of investigating in the first place, and now I'm looped in. Yeah, we're stubborn. That's why we're here in the first place. Oh shit, my headphones died. No! No, not my headphones. Shit. How the fuck am I gonna play this game without the music or voice? Oh fuck! I plugged something. No. Shit. Shit. Oh fuck. Fuck. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. No! Stop! No! I don't want to get reported. YouTube, Twitch, I promise. We're not saying those types of words. And I can see your chat. I just can't hear the game. Where's my fucking wire? First I need to fix. Is it fixed? Are you fixed, please? Oh, my fucking model having a seizure there. It is all going to shit. Where's the charging cord? Is this it? Are you what I'm looking for? Are you my special little wire? You are my wire. You are the right wire. Huzzah! Huzzah, chat! Chat, is this prime content or what? Is this prime content? Is this the greatest fucking shit you've seen all day? You on now? Prime content here. Fucking funny as shit. Epic content. I'm gonna go viral for this moment, you know? Thank you. We are being turbo gay. What even is turbo gay? Yeah, it's me. It's me. Scuff, allergies, me knocking wires out of place. Truly, this is my stream. This is a Mary Boo stream right here. Okay, we're all good. We're all Gucci. We're all Gucci fam. Yanagi gets me. I think we should respect her wishes too, because fuck, if we're gonna do this, we might as well do all of us. Everything becomes scuffed to get funniest shit I've ever seen. Look. If it ain't scuffed, if it's gonna be scuffed, it might as well be funny, you know? It might as well just be funny.
ガセネタの線も捨てられないが、アドニスの情報は少しでも欲しいしな。
Then...
お前一人に任せるわけにはいかない。元は俺たちに来た相談だ。できる限り協力する。
Yay! We're working together as a team. Thank you very much.
榎本も言ったが、調べても無駄足になる場合もあるぞ。
Yeah, I know. I already know that this is gonna lead us to all. This is gonna solve all our problems. I can feel it. I feel it in my soul. Okay, let me get my hopes up a little bit, man. Yes. For real. I'm a real streamer. I'm a real boy. Oh fuck. Honestly, I was a complete novice at investigating. I wasn't going to be too useful all by myself. It was heartening to know that I'd have to help. If it's gonna be scuffed, this might as well be funny. My mom when I was... No! Grass!
じゃあ俺、あいつを呼んできますね。
We would accept the case, but it was unlikely to be related to Adonis, and if it was, we'd turn it over to police. That was the deal we laid out for Tachibana, and he nodded in agreement.
ああ、よかった。俺も探偵の真似事みたいのしてみたけど、本職には勝てないもんね。
Well, maybe you just need to get good, Scrub. Get good.
松島の部屋に入ったと言っていたな。手紙以外で不審なものはなかったか。
ざっと
It's just the fact that he's missing in the letters.
怪しいとしたら、やっぱ PC じゃないかな。でも俺、パソコンとかに疎くてさ。松島はもともとそっち系のオタでもあって、かなり詳しかったみたいだけど。
Yeah, nerds are always into weird shit. I should know. I am one. Sasuke was the obvious choice. But we're gonna choose Enomoto to look into it instead! But he sensed my intention and returned my look by gruffly shaking his head. Ugh. I have to do my job. Ugh, I have to look into this computer shit. Ugh. Honestly, yeah, this soundtrack vibes. I'm vibing with this soundtrack. You're not fucking doing it? Instead, he handed over a USB thumb drive.
この USB を PC にさせ、それで大体のことはわかる。
Okay, fucking hell, man.
探偵って現場でいろいろ調査するもんじゃないの？
ああ、無理。
He's just too good.
他人と一緒に何かできないタイプだから。ぼっちわかめだから。
He is a seaweed head.
眼帯バカの黒歴史が詰まってるやつ。
やめろください。
No! Poor Enomoto, leave him alone, man. It's true that it doesn't seem like Sasuke's style to show up at a crime scene. Sasuke usually worked alone. I figured he was always staring at his computer. I doubt he'd go and rummage through Matsushima's residence.
マジか、困ったな。眼帯くんとか PC 壊しそうなタイプにしか見えないし。
Damn, fucking Enomoto's catching strays left and right. Can't catch a break.
初対面のくせにさりげなく俺のことディスるのやめろよ。
I think Sasuke will be able to figure out what we need to know using the USB drive. So we'll leave the computer to him, and I'll do my best to search the premises.
おお、さすが。 ま、俺も可愛い女の子と一緒の方がテンション上がるし。
Well, fuck you. I'm not here for your entertainment. Just because I'm fabulous doesn't mean I'm here for you. I'm just here to do my job, man. He slid right up to me while planting his hand on the wall next to me. Fuck this guy, man. You're a little close.
そんなことないよ。むしろゼロ距離でもいいくらい。
Ooh, damn, what the fuck, man? That's too much. You're too much closer.
あ、わかんない？じゃあ
in the middle of a fucking room full of strangers. Come on. With a mischievous grin, Tachibana leaned towards me. Out of fucking nowhere. Fuck off. Fuck off. I was not okay with this. I tried to pull away. Fuck yeah. Go Enomoto. We stand Enomoto defending our honor. Bro, I'm married. Back the fuck up. Exactly. Back the fuck up, guy. Back the fuck up.
離れろっての。油断も隙もねえなお前は。
You don't turn off for a second, do you? Thank you, me.
そんな怒んないでよ。ただの軽い冗談だってば。
It didn't seem like a joke to me.
とか言いつつ押しのけようとすんなよ。てかお前地味にパワーあるな。
バカとナンパ野郎でじゃれてる場合か。柳さん、
分担した方がいいだろうな。
To find clues about Matsushima's whereabouts, I should. Let's search his room. Fuck it, we'll search his room. I think the missing person's room would be the best place to look for clues. Tachibana, would it be possible for us to do a search of Matsushima's home?
うん。大家さんに行って鍵貸してもらえば中に。
I don't know if we have that much sway.
俺と榎本もついていく。
Yay! Bestie's coming with us.
まあ、星野だけに任せるのは心配だからな。
Aw, this is nice of them, even though they have other shit to do. They're joining us. Do I seem that incompetent to you?
そういうわけじゃない。俺たちは保険みたいなものだ。
Yeah, like what the fuck are you gonna do if he comes to attack you again? Fucking sexually assault you again? Fuck that. Insurance?
さっきも言った通りだ。本当にアドニス絡みだとしたら、お前を一人にするのは危険だからな。
そういうこった。ま、俺に任せとけ。
Aw, Enomoto's so sweet. He's a nice guy. The fuck is that emote? It's a fennec.
榎本、あまり変な対抗心を燃やすなよ。
違いますよ。
No, that's absolutely it. Enomoto, you gotta admit, you may not be trying to, but you're absolutely antagonizing him. Thank you both. I'm glad to have you along. The clock was ticking down to X days, so I knew they had their hands full with their own cases. And yet, they were going out of their way to help me. It made me happy to know that they were concerned.
俺は二人きりでもよかったんだけどな。番犬がくっついてくるなんて。
Bro, this ain't a date. This ain't a date.
星野にちょっかい出そうとしたらただじゃおかねえからな。
Yeah, you're fucking right.
ああ、心配しないで。俺って女の子には超優しいよ。男には容赦しない。
全然安心できねえ。半径1メートル以内に近づくの禁止。じゃねえと噛みつくからな。
I don't like him.
マジで番犬だな。
Shut the fuck up, Takeru.
あいつらは放っておこう。それより、松島の家にあった手紙は白石に鑑定してもらった方がいいな。
Oh, that's a good idea. He might be able to pull some fingerprints off of it. I don't think they're gonna pull some fingerprints off a fucking piece of paper. Fingerprints don't really stick to paper all that well. We contacted Shiraishi and asked him to analyze the letter, then headed over to the police station. After we dropped the letter off with Shiraishi, we proceeded to Matsushima's home. The lights were out and we didn't hear a peep. There was no sign anyone was inside. It certainly seems like he never made it back home. Yanagi checked the electric meter by the door. The Fitz fire as always. Because no one's been running the appliances. As I spoke, Tachibana clapped me on the shoulder.
ねえ、大家さんに鍵借りに行くんだけど、一緒に行かない？
Oh, sure.
松島について聞かなきゃだし、俺たちもついてくぞ。
さすが番犬、抜かりない。
Yeah, don't leave us. Look, you're gonna be weird about it, so they might as well just stick close.
お前の狙いなんてお見通しだっつの。
Yeah, they see right through you, you fucking pervert. Yanagi and I followed the duo, who were practically glaring laser beams at each other. We asked the landlord about their resident, Shota Matsushima, but all they could tell us was that when Matsushima first moved in, they hadn't really interacted with Matsushima since then.
あいつ、朝早くて夜遅い仕事だったからね。他の住民と出くわさない生活だったのかも。
That makes sense. He must have had a lot of sales meetings to attend.
そうそう。毎日おっさん相手で出会いがないって嘆いてたっけ？
お、それならネットで出会いを求めたりしてたんじゃねえか？
何？経験談？眼帯くんやらしい。
You're the fucking player. Shut the fuck up.
ちっけえよ、一般論。PC に最近やり取りしてた相手との記録とか残ってねえのかって話だろ。
俺もメールボックスは見たけど、中は空だったんだよね。
He was antisocial, man. He was antisocial. He had anxieties, just like me for real. Only I'm not part of a terrorist organization, I guess. As he spoke, Tachibana took a seat in front of a computer desk and turned the PC's power.
ほら、これが事務所で話した変なファイル。ここ、アドニスのマークあるだろ。
How convenient that that's so easily accessible. So convenient. I saw some text files on the stream, and as I watched from behind Tachibana. It could take some work to decipher these. Actually, this looks like programming language.
パスワードかかってるのもあるみたいだな。やっぱ引きこもりサイバーもやしのやつ、引きずってくるべきだったか。
Bean Sprout?
あの髪の毛くるくるくん、そんなすごいの？
Yes, I'm completely out of my depth, but he specializes in breaking through security.
まあ今回はこの USB を託してくれたわけだし。
Yeah, fucking plug that shit in. Let's go.
PC の方はしばらく様子を見るとして。
Okay, that being said, there isn't much to search.
男の一人暮らしなんてこんなもんじゃね？寝るために帰ってくるって感じの部屋だよな。
ワンルームにしては広めだが、めぼしい家具は冷蔵庫とシンク。
Tachibana had said that the man didn't own anything suspicious, so that meant we'd have to look at each item thoroughly. Where to start? Hey, this is the fun shit. Kitchen. I returned to the kitchen where Yanagi was still searching. He had a puzzled expression on his face. What's wrong? I assumed he noticed something, so I looked at the sink along with him, and I noticed something strange. This kitchen is awfully clean. Did he not use it regularly?
それにしたって綺麗すぎる。包丁や食器なども使ったケース。
Bro only ate takeout. He's just like me.
買ったはいいが使わなかっただけ。 というのも考えられるが、
And it's true that a lot of people who live alone don't bother buying a full set of cookware. It would make sense if he went out to eat all the time.
だが松島は両親を早くに亡くして頼れる親戚もいないということだ。都心に住むにはそれなりに金がかかる。食費は切り詰めそうじゃないか。
Now that you mention it, it is rather odd that he doesn't seem to cook for himself at all. Even if he bought takeout food, it would be more economical to at least cook rice at home. The thought of cooking for yourself versus actually cooking for real. Like, I used to make my own lunches, but then I just got, eventually you just get so tired that you just don't, I kind of just stopped after a long while. I should be making my own lunches at least, though. But he didn't seem to own a rice cooker.
それに、そこの棚にカップラーメンがあったが、ポットはどこにもない。
He could be one of those freak shows that put them in a microwave. Maybe he boiled water in a kettle or a saucepan? I inspected the stoves and shelves, but found neither of those. There doesn't seem to be a microwave, so he'd have no way to heat the water. It was reasonable to think that Matsushima wouldn't buy instant food unless he had a way to prepare it. What does it mean? What the fuck? Why does he have fucking instant noodles even no way to cook it? Bro, that's like the easiest shit to buy too. Okay, what else? The entrance. I checked the entrance and saw several pairs of shoes lined up.
革靴とスニーカー、それにサンダルか。どれも靴底が擦れてねえな。
God, I hope not. New soles, so he never wore them. Speaking of which, they're all relatively clean. If he was wearing those shoes regularly, especially those leather ones, they're gonna get fucking beat up eventually. Hi, Arai! Welcome to stream! Shit. Look, I have fucking... Like, I have work clogs. Now, I work in, like, I work at a bakery. So, obviously, my shoes are gonna be a lot more beat up and a lot more nasty than the shoes of a salesman. But come on, they're gonna get a little dirty, and the shoes are definitely gonna they're at least gonna look like they're gonna be worn, you know? Making pancakes if we're cutting. Honestly though, that's such a mood. It's such a mood. Fuck, what kind of pancakes are you making? Fuck, I'd kill for pancakes. Maybe he regularly bought new shoes, or just didn't use them that often.
いや、営業なら外回りが多いだろうから、革靴は使うだろう。
Yeah, from experience, fucking shoes, man. They'll take a beating if you use them a lot. Like, holy shit. But he's only one pair of work shoes that we can see.
おそらく、普段使いの革靴は履いて出てきたんだろうな。
Dude, that's... I can only imagine it looks like mine. Fucking crap all over it. I can assume he wore his most used shoes the last time he went out, but...
予備の革靴はまだしも、スニーカーもサンダルも新品同様って変じゃねえか。
Yeah, sneakers, when you wear sneakers when you run, so like, it could be that he's been so busy working that he rarely had the chance to go out in anything other than his work clothes.
まあ、そうかもな。
I know what's really worrying Enomoto. It's true that the shoes don't have any signs of wear yet. There wasn't a speck of dirt in the entryway. If he really was a salesman who had to walk all over town, some grime was to be expected. Perhaps he was a neat freak, but Tachibana's never mentioned anything about that. The room's giving a set rather than an actual, like, lived-in room. Trash can. Let's dig through the trash! We're trash panda, we gotta look through the trash. Maybe there were some clues left behind in the garbage bin. I lifted the lid and rummaged through the trash.
ちょい待ち。成人男性のゴミ箱を年頃の女が漁るとか、いたたまれねえ。
Look. We gotta look somewhere, so we might as well start with the trash can. We gotta look there eventually, man. Yeah, I do remember you. I remember you. You were indeed at the Omori Live. I don't remember what was said, though. Because I honestly have awful fucking memory. But I do remember you from the Omori Live. Don't mind me, I'm almost having a heat stroke after my patrol. I love the summer. Oh yeah, it's fucking heat, man. Dude, during the peak of summer, I hate working in a bakery at the peak of summer. Like, literally, it's the fucking worst. You gotta, like, you're in front of an, go to work, you're walking outside, and it's, like, already super fucking hot. So you go in there, you cool down for, like, a couple of seconds, and then you stand in front of a hot-ass oven for, like, 8 hours, just to leave into a hot-ass outside. You can't escape the heat anywhere. I swear. Not me immediately getting fucking distracted by the squishy I have in my hand. It makes some weird noises. My hands after washing my hands. Me slapping the mayo at work. No, what? You're so right. Like, but like, we're a raccoon. This is a crime scene. What? I mean, it's fine. I couldn't tell you why my favorite season is summer. It just is. You know what? Fuck the summer. Fuck the summer. Winter is where it's at between the two extremes. If I were to pick between summer and winter, I choose the winter. Like, you can always put on more layers, but there are only so many layers you can take off. Well, maybe Bun is right. Maybe Bun is right. Maybe Bun is just right. I don't... It's okay. This is an otome game where we're investigating this place because this guy went missing, and we suspect he's connected to a terrorist organization. So we're like going through, and he doesn't own any much, so we're like investigating everything very thoroughly, which I guess is also including the trash. This is investigation, you know.
すみません。
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Enomoto. I cast a sidelong glance at Enomoto, who was fidgeting for some reason, and checked the contents of the garbage. He's always... You can't take off your skin! I don't know what kind of layers you're talking about, but you can't take off your skin. 2 tissues. That's all there is in here.
しかもこのティッシュ、汚れた痕跡がねえな。使わないでただ丸めただけっつうか。
Bro, that's so wasteful. That's so wasteful. There's another bin by the computer. I'll check there. Similarly, I looked through the other bin, but it was nearly empty, save for a few scraps of paper. Why do you think there isn't a single piece of food or drink waste?
ゴミ出しして間もなかった。
No, I don't want to take out my skin. Look, fucking transforming is painful enough. Changing how I look is painful enough. Look, alright, I know where your mind is at, and I can confidently say, yeah, I went there too. I thought that too. But, like, apparently they're unused. Maybe just taking out the trash. If he did deliberately took the trash out, then it could mean he was tidying up.
テーブルのとこには食べかけの菓子置きっぱだぜ。
One part of the room is messy while the other is unusually tidy. I'm telling you, this is a fucking set and not actually somewhere people live. Why do I use tissues to sit? What? What the fuck are you talking about? Can we check out the PC now? Is there anything else we can check? Alright, check out the PC now. Tachibana, what about the USB drive? Did anything happen with the PC? Don't worry about it. I'm worried about it now! I'm worried about it now. Maybe you can't take off your skin. Don't take top for others. I'm a happy skeleton during the summer. I wish I was a happy skeleton during the summer. Sometimes it just gets so hot, I wanna rip out all my skin. Fuck the nerves, fuck the muscles, just let me die as the fridge. Unfortunately, I can only, like, vaguely, like, check out the kitchen.
すげえガリガリ言ってて怖い。多分自動で解析してくれてんじゃないかな。
AI in the fucking USB is fucking tech wizard shit. I guess this is what Sasuke meant when he said that it'd give us what we need to know.
いやー、こんなプログラム組めるなんて、くるくるくんはすごいな。
It was probably best not to touch anything until the USB finished its job. He's hacking the Pentagon. This is Japan! Wait, what's this? This isn't a clock. What are these red numbers? Something like a stopwatch was displayed on the top of the right of the computer screen. The number slowly decreased as if it was some sort of countdown. I didn't think it was there when we plugged the USB in. Dragon.
ああ、多分データの解析中ってことじゃない？ゼロになったら完了とか。
I see. It seemed a bit eerie to indicate with a red countdown though. Sasuke, you didn't have to make it look like that. Are we not gonna double check with the guys who are more familiar with Sasuke's work? Okay then. I stepped away from the computer and looked around when something hit me. Come to think about it, there's no clock in this room. Honestly, knowing this game, it's not out of the question. There wasn't even a DVD player with a clock. He could have turned on the TV by his bed to get the time, but oops, shit. He must have at least owned a wristwatch. I looked for it, but couldn't find one. PC entrance. Oh, we could check out the refrigerator. Never mind. Where's the PS5? He is the PS5. I felt like we could glean something from the resident's personality from the contents of his refrigerator. Pardon me? I opened the refrigerator, noting milk, beer, and snacks, and prepackaged food scattered about the interior.
Oshino, どうだ? 何か見
Well, looking at what's here, he doesn't seem the type who cooks at home.
そうだ.
Alright. I handed Yanagi the carton of milk. He took out his cell phone and started looking something up. The seal isn't broken and expires on December 15th? Did you notice something?
ああ、俺もたまに買っているが、このメーカーの牛乳の賞味期限は通常
Damn, what a coincidence that you know this. Wait, that's weird. That means it would have been packaged around December 7th.
だから今調べてみた。このメーカーは製造番号から製造日を検索できるサービスがあるからな。
Damn, really? That's convenient. What did you find?
製造日は12月6日と出た。
That was definitely odd. Matsushima is said to have disappeared on the 5th of December. So what was this carton of milk doing here? Yeah, this fucking time-traveling carton of milk. Yanagi and Enomoto had seemed to have finished searching the apartment.
Hoshino, 何か気になったとこあったか?
Yes, first, regarding the resident. Everything's clear after searching the room. The resident of the studio was... There's beer, what kind? You can tell... You know what, that's so true. You can tell a lot by the type of like alcohol they drink. What you could tell? I don't know. Oh. The time I got reincarnated as a time-traveling carton of milk. the latest and greatest isekai. Sloppy. Enomoto, what's your impression of this place?
いや、逆にこれといった特徴がね、住んでたやつの性格が全く読めん。
そうだな。普通にだが、この部屋にはそれがない。
ですよね。服や郵便物は適当に放置されてんのに、隅々まで掃除すんなら物は整理しろよって言いたくなるっつうか。なんか気持ち悪い。
I'm telling you, no, it's not two people. What I'm getting is that like he disappeared, and at some point before the guy went to go check on his friend, someone came back and like cleaned up like any evidence.
キッチンにも食器や調理器具が揃っているが、自炊しない
It feels like a set.
レトルト系が多いなら、それこそゴミが出るはずだ。
That means nobody ever lived here.
そうだ。ここにはそもそも誰かが住んでいた形跡がない。
Yeah, it feels like a set. It's like if someone lived here, there'd be like they said, there'd be like waste or something to indicate. It just looks like someone like put some trash in some places or like some dirty laundry and thought that'd be enough to convince someone that someone actually lived here. A movie set.
雑多に置いてあるものは急遽設置されたものと考えた方が説明がつく。
I nodded. At a quick glance, it seemed like someone had lived here, but in reality, nobody ever had. Had Matsushima even really lived here? Tense with caution, I turned to look at Tachibana. He seemed to be feigning ignorance and pulled out the USB drive, which seemed to have finished. Bye, Rekka! Have a nice day! And I will have a nice rest of the stream.
解析終わったみたいだよ。USB 返しとくね。
Ah, right. Tachibana was smiling cheerfully and didn't immediately look suspicious. No! Because he did the most suspicious thing possible and unplugged it on his own. If I was somebody who hired a private investigator to find my friend, I wouldn't be touching shit. I wouldn't touch shit. Look. Like, I would be so afraid to get in their way that I would just be there standing in the corner, just trying to hide, make sure I'm not noticeable at all. Just like, oh, don't mind me, I'm here, I'm just hanging out, watching. I just want to find my friend. Like, I would not be touching their shit on my own, like. But I seriously doubt he's on. Yeah, like, this is the most sus. He's the most sus guy here. He was the reason we had to come here to begin with. If this was all set up, then what was he actually planning?
さて、次はどこを調査するの？てか、ここまでで何か分かった？
その前に依頼を再確認したい。立花千里。お前はこの部屋に住んでいた友人。松島翔太を探してほしいんだったな。
そうだよ。今さらどうしたの？
そうか。なら、その依頼は破棄させてもらう。
Oh. Instinctively, I gasped at Yanagi's blunt reply. Enomoto and Tachibana, however, had their eyes quietly focused on Yanagi and didn't betray their emotions.
そりゃまたどうして？ 探偵さんには手に負えない事件ってこと？
No, it's because you're sus as fuck.
そうだ。
マジで？お手上げ？
ああ。存在しない人間は探せない。そう言っている。
With that, Yanagi edged towards the door, blocking the exit. In response, Enomoto slowly approached me as if to protect me.
お前、ここに何度も遊びに来て、宅飲みとかしてたんだろ？なら買って知ったる部屋のはずだよな。何から何までちぐはぐなんだよ。カップラーメンあるのにポットはねえ。ゴミ箱はあるのにゴミはね
え。And Yanagi checked the milk in the refrigerator. It was packed on December 6th. If Matsushima disappeared on December 5th, like you said, he couldn't have possibly have purchased milk made the next day. So tell us, please, who exactly is Shota Matsushima? Chisato's giving me the bad guy. I just know. Exactly! Look. I've been saying this whole time. This guy's a fucking rat for the terrorist organization. He's a fucking rat. Or rather, who are you? He's a rat.
いや、ごめん。どれだけのものか正直疑ってたから、ちょっとヒント出しすぎちゃったかな。でもマジでよかった。もし俺が失望するほどのバカだった。
No, not the pancakes. No. I still like to know what kind of pancakes you're making. Are they just regular pancakes? Cinnamon? They have chocolate chips. Fuck, I'd kill for chocolate chip pancakes, honestly. Honestly, specifically, I want to go. I'm kind of craving like those instant those pancakes you put in like the microwave, they're like those little black kind of like that Lego My Eggo brand, but like you put it in a microwave, you heat it up, you find that shit at schools for like free breakfast or something.
うっかり殺してたかもしれないし。ねえ、首輪の実験かい？
Oh, I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew you were a rat. I knew you were a rat. You fucking rat man. Rat man. You know about the collar.
やっぱお前、アドニスの。
ああ、待った。流行るのはいいけど、PC 見た方がいいよ。
Huh? He directed my gaze to the monitor where the red countdown number slowly ticked away. 7, 6, 5. Sasuke's USB drive had already... I knew it! We fucking called it with the bomb. It's a bomb or some shit.
それじゃ綺麗に消し飛んでくれるかな？
It's a fucking bomb! What? 3,
星野、榎本、
2,
セロ、星野。
1. I threw myself to the ground, covering my head and ears against the imminent blast. In that moment,
ドッカーン。
his carefree voice cut through the tension while a buzzer went off. He's a fucking rat! He tricked us! He fucking... Ooh, salted pancakes? Ooh. No blast or shockwave hit us. Instead, the room was suddenly plunged into darkness. I threw myself to the ground, bracing myself for impact, but... Several moments passed and there was no sound or impact from an explosion. The bomb was a bluff? Still, it was... Just because it wasn't a bomb doesn't mean that it's safe. In fact, if we wanted to move, the darkness still made things difficult. My best option was to stay still. In the darkness, I heard a struggle. Oh, shit. No! Yanagi! Hey!
No, yellow!
Look, if the light comes on and they're fucking beating the shit out of each other, I die laughing, actually. That sound, did they catch Tachibana? Or I couldn't see anyone in the dark. Even the voices seemed to have gone silent. Anxiety... What the fuck? I gotta leave them. I got fucking distracted. Anxiety started to weigh it down on me. Was I alone in here? Yanagi? Enomoto? Before I could finish calling out, someone grabbed me around the waist. Ah! Oh shit. We got caught. Oh god. Honestly, knowing this game, it's not out of the picture. Chisato Tachibana! Let me fucking go, you fucking piece of shit! I immediately squirmed in an attempt to create some distance between us, but his arms bound me in a vice-like grip. Let go of me! Ew, I hate that he calls us babe. That's so gross. As he spoke, I felt something touch my earlobe. Then I realized those were lips whispering in my ear. Fuck off! Get the fuck off me! You're investigating me? Fuck you! I'm special! Here's Tachibana. I know you want to cheat. What? Wait, what do you mean? Dude, I fucking knew he was sus. Okay, for context, she has a collar around her neck that was put there by the terrorist organization, and it's set to go inject poison into her. Because if she were to contact the police, even though she is police, about it, and or if she would get too in the way, or if I guess stuff like that. And apparently the fucking head top guy at the terrorist organization is like obsessed with her or something. Apparently, he is a freak. He's a fucking rat man. Yeah, she was already hit. Shout out to Kita. She played the I think she played the regular game. She apparently. No, I'm not gonna spoil much more. But it was strange. A sweet scent wafted to my nose, and I felt my consciousness fade. It's a fucking cult! He's a cult! It's part of a cult! Ew, he's so fucking weird, man. The last thing I remember before passing out was his derisive tone. Oh shit, did we get a fucking bad ending? Oops. Oops. Oopsies. Yeah, ew. Okay, is that just... No, I don't want... Look at you. I guess the only thing we've looked at so far was... Yay! We died! Alright guys, let's end the stream. We finished the game. See you guys. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with y'all. I guess we'll fucking load. This is the only choice we've really made. We gotta avoid drawing attention. The criminal who put this color on me asked me to discover the truth behind the X-Day incidents. If we're not 100% sure what this is related to X-Day, I think it would be better not to act rashly. It's more like dying sins. Exactly, exactly. Your brain understands, but your face says you don't agree. Even if it isn't an X-Day case, if it's related to Adonis, we can't ignore it. Okay, so we're... I'm fucking with you! We're not ending quite yet. We're not ending quite yet. We're gonna play a little bit longer until at least... hopefully we can get to selection at the very least. That's true.
そうだな。笹塚の言う通りだ。お前が今下手に動くのは得策じゃない。
Yeah, we're fucking collared up and we might die, which is very concerning to me.
過去の X デイ事件を調べるだけなら職域外とはいえ警察として面目が立つが情報元が不明な事件に先んじて関わったとなれば捜査本部の動きと勝ち合う可能性もそれでもし追及された時誇りが出る立場なのはこちらだ。
True. Yanagi was right. All I could do was nod in response to his chiding lecture. Fuck you! Don't! What should we do? Then, so, what should we do? Turn him down?
いや、ひとまず俺たちで調べてみる。お前は本来の仕事優先でいい。
I'm sorry. I'll keep an eye out for any info the police might have on the matter. This is the right choice, I hope. Yeah, the other one gets you killed, so... I was concerned about Matsushima, but I was inexperienced and in a poor position to intervene. It was clear that Yanagi and the others were better suited to the task. Yanagi invited Tachibana back into the office to discuss their next direction.
話し合い終わったんだ。
ああ、待たせて悪かったな。
平気平気。あの人に珍しいスナック菓子もらって、こっちはこっちで盛り上がってる。
Okazaki!
柳さんたちに差し入れようと
Oh
思
my
っ
god, he
て
came
買って
with
き
us
た
this
んだ。
time!
チョコナポリタン味。みんなも食べる？
Maybe. Maybe I might. Okay, I do want some. I want some fucking chocolate, man! I want some chocolate!
その話は後にしてくれ。依頼についてなんだが、可能な範囲で調べてみる。ただ、時間と人手に限りはあるからな。過度な。
そっか。
Tachibana seemed satisfied for now. I felt a bit guilty that I was unable to help him myself, and I excused myself to go back home. Sorry, everyone. I'll head home first.
え？あんた帰っちゃうの？
Yes, I have another job.
残念。そんなに追い詰められてるんだ。
Well, no, but like, come on, you're sus as fuck, and we already know you're a rat, so.
なんか自分のことで手一杯で他のこと気にする余裕なしって感じ。
I suppose you could say that. I'm sorry I can't be more of help.
頑張って。また会えるといいね。
Look. I love that about him. Well, good luck. I hope you make it. I hope not. I hope the fuck not. After he gave me one last glance, Tachibana returned his attention to the others. Maybe he thinks I'm cruel for not doing anything aside from listening to his story. Was this really the right choice? I left the office full of doubts when Okazaki caught up to me. It's him!
危ないよ。もう夜も遅いし、家まで送るね。
Oh, he's so Oh, sorry for the trouble. Thank you. Can I have one of those? Fuck yeah, we're getting one. I want one.
柳さんたちにはいらないって言われちゃったから。
Perhaps he sensed my mood. Okazaki handed me some snacks as we walked. I wondered where he got these from. They were all labeled with strange flavors.
どう？美味しい？
It tastes like chocolate and ketchup are fighting for dominance in my mouth. Fuck, I want to try that. Low key, weird flavors. Oh my god, I want to try that, honestly. Well, taste aside, I appreciated Okazaki's consideration. Thank you anyway. I'll treat you to something next time. The fuck? Suddenly, my collar squawked. Panicked, I realized it was about to start talking and I turned away. There's some distance between us. Maybe Okazaki didn't hear that? Even though he was helping the Yanagi team, Okazaki was still an active police officer. I couldn't let him find out about the collar. Yeah, because like, we'll fucking die if he does. Yeah, the green pepper flavor just ambushed my taste buds. This was the second time today my collar had made that static noise. I thought that this time it would definitely say something, but the collar remained silent. This had never happened before. Just covered chocolate with ketchup. Fuck. That sounds like hell. But like, I love ketchup and I love chocolate, so maybe. Sorry, I just got a text. Do you mind if I check my phone?
どうぞ。
Who's texting us? Yuzuru Saeki, are you free? Let's go drinking. Saeki, it's unusual for him to suddenly invite me out.
メール柳さんから？
No, it's from a friend. He asked me to go drinking with him.
そうなの？じゃあお店まで送ってくよ。
I know, right? Like it's fucking crazy. No, the others have a lot of work for me, so I don't really have time for drinking tonight. I felt bad for Saeki, but I had to decline. Aw, he's such a good friend. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm trying to keep things balanced. But it's pretty late tonight, so it better not. Ask me again next time. Aw, bummer. Okay, some other day then. We'll find some time we're both free. Good night. Yep, good night. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Truly, we live in the 21st century. Thanks for waiting.
そんなに待ってないよ。でも、断ってよかったの？たまには息抜きした方がいいと思うけどな。柳さんたちだって普通に飲んだりしてるよ。
Do they let you join them? Probably not.
さすがに無理かな。柳さんたちを守るのにお酒入れるわけにいかないし。
True, you can't fucking drink on the job. Oh, that's right. I thought for a moment and realized that Okazaki and Yoshinari weren't always near the office. They seemed like they were just hanging out, but it was likely that they were always on their guard. Sometimes I see security relieving each other's shift when I enter or leave the station. Even when working in shifts, it must be tough standing out guard outside in the winter. Oh, poor Okazaki. Bro, I don't know if you guys want the scholar. She literally cannot remove it. It's like Loctite on there. You have to sleep in that thing. Just speaking hypothetically, if we solve these X-Day cases and things calm down, I'd like to go out and celebrate with everyone.
いいね、打ち上げ計画。君と一緒に飲みに行けるなんて楽しそう。
Who? Okazaki and the main character? Cause I fucking hope so. I don't know if you can tell, but he's my favorite. Can you hold your liquor, Okazaki?
ああいつもみんな先に潰れちゃうんだよね
Fuck, damn it. Heavyweight then. Well, I'm kind of a lightweight actually, but I'll try my best to keep up.
ありがとう潰れちゃっても
He's so
俺がちゃんと解放してあげるから
nice. He's so nice. He's too nice. And I'll try not to let that happen. The ones who are always together. Enomoto and Yanagi? Nah, they're coworkers. But like, I can see them. Okazaki, I love Okazaki.
頼ってくれていいのに
He's just a silly guy with traumatic
無理しがちなイメー
history.
ジあるからさ
Look at the... Oh.
飲み会が実現するのは先になりそうだけどそれまでお互い頑張ろうね
Absolutely. Ever since I've been colored, there are many days where I've been feeling down. When brief moments of happiness like these arrived, I cherished them. Forbidden love. It's the Yaoi stream! The group filled me in on what happened with the Tachibana situation. Yanagi's team started looking into it, but then they got a phone call from him at the office. The call said Matsushima had been found unharmed, and the text and letter were an elaborate hoax. Of fucking course he would fucking say that. Of course he would say that, man. He's a liar. Of course, the sudden revelation sounded completely unnatural. Yanagi and the others tried to ask further questions, but Tachibana hung up and didn't pick up the phone again when they called back. While I couldn't shake the thought of all this was actually a genuine connection to Adonis. Tachibana and Matsushima's names never came up again in connection with the X-Day instance. The clock steadily ticked down towards X-Day, and our investigation approached its climax. The caller loomed over me as I delved deeper into X-Day, and I had no more time for distractions. Who exactly was Tachibana? Occasionally that question surfaced in my mind. Before long, I was back to my busy day-to-day, and Chisato Tachibana and his strange request vanished from my thoughts altogether. Bro, we literally hit 2 dead ends. 2 whole dead ends before actually getting to a genuine... Bro. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the lights. My room's so dark now. We literally hit 2 dead ends before actually being able to go onto an actual route. Holy shit. I'm so bad at this. What the actual hell? Bro, how do I keep doing this? Good. I mean, we didn't die this time. It probably probably ended around the same way that the original game ended. Here in Brazil, it's 9. It is currently 8:30 where I am, so it's pretty late. Don't worry, I don't have work until like 8 tomorrow. And I already have, no matter, there's no fixing my sleep schedule. Alright. Alright. We're gonna try and get to the route selection place. Yeah, we can't let this go. yeah, blah 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 blah.
Gum.
Ah, so it's later for you. You should get some decent sleep too, damn.
まため柳さん危険
Make sure you
ガセ
everyone should at least get 8 hours of sleep.
榎本も言ったが調べても無駄足になる場合もあるぞあまり入れ込みすぎないようにな
Yes, skip.
じゃあ俺
It's good at least.
あ
松島の部屋に
ーでも俺パソコンとかに
There we go. We're gonna skip it. We're gonna skip it till the next choice. Alright. We are Search's room led to the bad end, so let me save first. Safe over this one. Let's have the letter analyzed. I think I'm most curious about the similarities between Tachibana's letter and the one that was previously left in the office. Bro, you don't only need 2 hours. You do need a full 8. Having like at least 8, maybe 7 or 8 hours of sleep is what you need. Bro, please get some decent rest. I'm gonna tell all my viewers here. Anyone watching this after live too, I'm talking to everyone here. Get some sleep. Y'all, everyone get some proper rest. Rest is very important. Could we have Shiraishi analyze the letter? We could have him test the paper and fingerprints to give us a better idea of whether Adonis is actually involved. No, you're a minor, right? You actually need sleep. Only adults can indulge us. No, Grass! I'm calling you out too. You need sleep too. Everyone needs sleep. It's very important.
ま、妥当な判断だな
And shut the fuck up. We gotta go to the obvious too.
そりゃ捜査の基本は証拠の確保鑑定については俺も賛成
Is Shiraishi still at the station? I can take the letter to him. The rest of you can go over to the apartment.
あ、俺はあんたについてくよ
No, you go to the fucking apartment. We need you to talk to the fucking landlord. Huh?
鑑定ってあれでしょどこに置いてあったとかどう置かれてたとかそういう情報も重要になるっていうじゃん
You know what, that's fair enough.
それに松島の部屋はさ俺が調べて何もなかったから頼ったわけだしもう一回俺が言っても意味ないでしょ
Yeah, don't sleep at work. But how are they gonna get inside without you?
大丈夫大家さんには連絡しとくから
You have his number? That's weird.
いいだろうなら俺と榎本で部屋を調べてくる手紙は任せたぞ
Drink vodka. I wish I could drink vodka. I actually have some like jello and pudding shots in the fridge. Fuck. I wanted to drink that. I want to eat that. But like I ended up not doing that. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I will.
柳先輩あいつと星野二人にするんですかなんか心配っつうか
安心しろ手は
We'll take precautions. Bro, they're mumbling as if I'm not involved. I sent Shiraishi a message and he replied saying that he was available. We decided to meet in front of the police station. Tachibana and I were walking there when...
ねえなんでそんなに離れて歩くわけもっと近づこうよ
Okay, Grass. Hopefully it works out. See ya! I think this is a perfectly normal distance. Yeah, I don't want to be fucking near your suspicious ass.
いやいや、めっちゃ心の距離感じるよ。傷つくな。そんなに俺のこと嫌い？
Bro, we've known each other for less than a day. What the fuck? I never said that.
1ミリも信用してませんからってオーラビシバシ感じるからさ。
That isn't.
目は口ほどに物を言うって言葉知ってる？あんたの目泳ぎまくりだから。
Well, you've been flirting with her non-stop. I don't know what you want from her.
ああ、悲しいな。事務所の人もやけにあっさり二人きりにしてくれるなと思っちゃっかり番犬の手配はしてたみたいだし。うん、こっちの話。
Sure. He is a freak! He's a freaky man, and I don't like him. He's a weirdo. And not the Radiohead kind.
お、やった。あんたが猫を飼ってるとして、寝るとき、その猫はどこにいるでしょうか？
Depends on the cat. Depends on the cat's personality. Sounds like some psychology test.
みたいっていうかまさにそうだよ。こういうのって合コンで盛り上がるよね。あんたの答えは？
Let me think. It was possible that I could learn something about Tachibana depending on how I answered. I don't want to give him a weird answer. He might make fun of me or worse.
なあ、勘ぐったらダメだよ。こういうのは直感で答えないと。
Alright then. I imagine a cute, fluffy cat living with me. I want to sleep with it, so it'd be in my bed.
へえ、そうなんだ。
Shut the fuck up, Tachibana. The cat goes to my mom. She's like, your cat's like my youngest dog. We always joke that he's my mom's shadow. Tachibana suddenly grinned at me. I had a bad feeling about this. Did that tell you something about me?
聞きたい？
Damn. Please stop trying to fluster me.
ごめんごめん。今のはね、恋人との距離感がわかるテストでした。
It's fucking excuse me? What?
猫は恋人とか心を許してる相手。そして眠るときは素の自分をさらけ出すわけだからね。つまりあんたは恋人と同じベッドで。
He's a fucking freak, guys. He's a freak. Most people would say that their cat is in bed with them.
いや、ソファーとかこたつとか結構いろんな回答例あるけど。
This personality test doesn't sound very credible.
俺、これでも心理学習ってたんだよね。割と当たってるはずなんだけどな。
Fuck this guy. Fuck him. Ugh, I knew I should have humored them. Shiraishi had asked me a bunch of weird questions too, but this guy might actually be even worse. See, we know that apparently we know that Shiraishi is a fucking rat too. So like, this is more evidence that they're a fucking rat. Yeah, don't date the fucking cat. What's with fucking Adonis and asking weird psychology questions? I swear to God. For the rest of our walk, I ignored Tachibana's questions to the best of my ability.
ちぇ、もっといろいろ教えてくれたっていいのにさ。
It's not my fault you're a weirdo, okay, dude? I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, Shiraishi. Shiraishi usually teased me, but right now, it felt like he was an angel sent down from heaven.
いかにも助かったって顔してるけど、どうしたの？
This fucking freak. He keeps fucking asking me weird ass questions. I don't want to answer them. Oh, nothing. This is Chisato Tachibana, our client. Kageyuki Shiraishi, 29.
この人がそうなんだ。
I also messaged Shiraishi with the details of the job, and he seemed to have taken an interest in Tachibana. It means that she's acting coldly towards him. She's like giving like, oh, you know, this, that. Just like not really. No, you freezer. Yeah, she's being a freezer towards him. As he deserves. He deserves that. Tachibana cringed a bit after Shiraishi started gazing intently at him.
女の子ならともかく男に見つめられても嬉しくないんだけど
You'll just have to excuse Shiraishi. It's a habit of his. Shiraishi, I think that's quite enough of that.
にしてもなんか妙だなこのざわざわする感じなんだろう
ああ気づいちゃった実はオリジナルの香水つけてるんだ女の子を引きつける魅惑の香りのはずなんだけど彼女には効果ないみたいでさ
Yeah, cause you're a fucking weirdo.
にしても男をときめかせちゃうなんて俺って罪な男
Fuck you.
まさかのノーリアクション
Yeah, cause you're being
えの
weird.
きくんと同類か
You're like the Enoki guy. Shiraishi seemed disappointed. I explained the details of the request to him once again.
事情は分かったよとりあえずその手紙見せて
Yay!
ほいどうぞ
Shiraishi cautiously examined the letter, staring with its contents and the envelope itself. While I watched in silence, a hand clapped me on the shoulder. Please don't fucking touch
暇
me,
だから
man.
さまた質問してもいい
No. No. Stop asking questions. Not right now. Shiraishi's concentrating on his work.
だって待ち時間
No
もっ
gender
たいない
like
じゃん
him.
有意義に使わなきゃでしょ
My least favorite gender. Fucking flirtatious asshole. But we're wasting time. We could be... You won't gain anything from learning more about me.
そんなことないよ俺はもっとあんたとお近づきになりたい
What? Oh, yeah, no gender likes him. Not even, yeah, not even the non-binary gender likes him. All genders are allergic to him equally. He doesn't know when to quit. I was doing my best to ignore Tachibana so far, but he was really starting to grate on me.
君そんなに彼女のこと知りたいの
I noticed that Shiraishi had suddenly looked up from that letter.
あ好みのタイプだからねリサーチは徹底しなきゃでしょ
そうかな別の意図があるんじゃない
Ooh, calling him out is suspicious. Let's go.
何それ怖っ俺は人畜無害だよ
I don't believe you. Shiraishi really did seem to be interested in Tachibana.
ねえちょっと
何
君は呼んでない用があるのは彼女
はいはい邪魔者は引っ込んでますよ
Yeah, fuck off. As Tachibana gave us some distance, Shiraishi questioned me again.
彼について何か気づいたことはある
If I had to point to something, he does seem quite persistent at chasing. No, he's quite persistent at chasing you because you are interested in him because of the collar, and he is one suspicious motherfucker.
いやそういうことじゃなくてさああ君に聞いた俺がバカだった
I love my girl, but she's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm sorry. Sorry. So about the letter, did you learn anything?
確かに見た目だけなら事務所にあった手紙と似てるね問題はこれが柳くんや君がいる場所に持ち込まれた偶然についてだ
Yeah, Yanagi mentioned that too. Since I have this collar, there's no need for Adonis to use such a roundabout way to contact us. Even if Tachibana's visit is a coincidence, whoever left this letter behind might be a suspect.
そうかな 一概にはそう言い切れないんじゃない？
Well, what other reason why they would leave this here? They gotta be connected to Adonis.
ねえ、いつまで二人で話してるの？俺も仲間に入れて
Just
よ。
go home, man. I noticed that Tachibana was looking at us anxiously.
俺、どうも彼が気になる。
You mentioned that. You mean that he might be directly involved with this incident?
なんだ、君も警戒はしてたんだね。だったら話は早い。
Yeah, like, it's so hard not to be cautious of him. Like, he's so fucking weird. Shiraishi walked over to Tachibana grinning.
鑑定してあげてもいいけど、条件があるんだ。
条件？
さすがに素性がわからない人のために手間暇かけて鑑定する気力は湧かないからね。これからいくつか彼女が質問をする。君はそれに嘘偽りなく答えてくれる？
Wait, I'm gonna ask the questions?
君、人の話を聞くの得意でしょ？こういう時役に立たないでどうす？
This is all too sudden. I knew that Shiraishi had some plan in mind, but I was still reluctant.
なんか取り調べみたいだな。俺疑われてんの？
知らない人のこと警戒するのは当たり前でしょ？
True, that's true. Shiraishi. I didn't know if I could draw out the information that Shiraishi wanted. Perhaps my unease showed on my face. Shiraishi took one glance at me and smiled mischievously.
こういうのはね、深く考えない人間に任せた方がいい結果が出るんだ。
Are you making fun of me?
適正で判断しただけだよ。君は何気ない質問をしてくれればいい。俺はその様子を観察して彼の人となりを探す。
Alright. Sure, fuck it. You know what? Whatever. Of course, I felt butterflies in my stomach. Then... What's your least favorite food?
キノコ類かな。
Stuck in mushrooms? A lot of people dislike those.
あの食感が。
初めて食べたのはいつ？
いつだったかな。小学生くらいだと思うけど。
Shiraishi staring at Tachibana hard enough to burn holes in him.
よくわかった。
Okay, what's your favorite childhood memory?
ガキの頃のことなんてあまり覚えてないな。
It doesn't have to be anything important. A time where you played with your friends or got into a fight.
負けたくないやつがいて何度も勝負したことはあるよ。
A rival?
どうだろう。相手は俺のことなんてどうでも良さそうだったけど。
Dude, everything about him is screaming suspicious. Even like these mundane answers.
勝ったら何かもらえたの？
あ？
負けたくないってことは何か求めてるわけでしょ？
どうでもいいだろ、そんなの。お前には。
No, you said you would answer truthfully. This is getting awkward. Time to change the subject. I did my best to keep asking questions that would help Shiraishi learn what he needed to know.
驚いたな。君、
Oh shit, I actually did it right! Okay! Oh, really?
質問のチョイスもなかなか悪くなかった。人間が嘘をつくとき、一般論や現在の状況はとっさにごまかしやすい。でも、過去や思考の部分で嘘をつくと、どうしたってかすかな矛盾や違和感が少しずつ生じてくるからね。ま、君がここまでできるとは想定外。
Oh hell yeah, fuck yeah, we're so fucking smart. Look at me go. Is that a compliment?
じゃあ最後に俺からも質問させてもらおう。
はいはい、何でもどうぞ。
アドニスのことをどう
Ooh,
思う？
we're going straight for the juggler.
あいつら全員頭おかしいよ。
Yeah.
俺の周りも怖がってるよ。悪いことしてるわけじゃなくてもさ、いつ自分が標的になるかわかんないし。
Oh, that's an interesting thing to say. It's not like they're doing anything wrong. That's not really something you'd say about a group of people who blew up a school. And a bunch of similar incidences that I can't remember off the top of my head. So if Matsushima is part of Adonis.
友達やめるな、さすがに。あ、 その前に捕まっちゃうか。
That kind of conflicts with what you said earlier.
やけにスラスラ答えるね。まるであらかじめ用意してたみたい。
あんたどうしても俺を犯罪者にしたいんだね。なんか嫌われるようなことしちゃったかな。
Yeah, you kept fucking flirting and being suspicious.
いらうほど君に興味ないよ。ただ
Oh, excuse me, I need to take this. Convenient? I was curious about the exchange, but I had an incoming call from Yanagi. The investigation at Matsushima's home might have turned up something. Hello?
そこに立花はいるか？
Yes, he's right here next to me. Shiraishi is questioning him.
それならいい。あいつに気取られないように距離を取ったまま聞いてくれ。
He's a weirdo though. Like, I wish I could show you what he's like in the original game.
松島の家を調べてはみた。生活しているように偽装されているが、つまり松島と友人で家に遊びに行く仲という立花の発言自体の信憑性が薄まった。俺たちもすぐそっちへ向かうが、立花と
I
二人きりにな
recommend
ったのさ。
watching
俺たちが着くまで。
her name is Kyoto Yushiha. She has her own playthrough of one of Okazaki's route. The first stream should give you enough context for this game, honestly. Alright. The call ended before I had a chance to say anything else. I tucked my phone away and turned back to the other two. Tachibana is obviously suspicious. I have to avoid tipping him off. How should I let Shiraishi know that what Yanagi told me?
さっきの質問に答える様子を見てはっきりしたよ。
Uh-oh. I was struggling to approach this delicately. Then Shiraishi just threw it in his face. He locked an intense gaze on Tachibana once again, cutting it straight to the heart of the matter.
真実を巧みに織り交ぜてはいるけど、そこには嘘が見え隠れしてた。しかもその場しのぎじゃない。嘘に慣れてとっくに生活の一部になってる。詐欺師とかに多いタイプだね。
I thought I had been watching Tachibana closely, but Shiraishi noticed a lot of little details that escaped my notice. Maybe there was no need to relay Yanagi's warning to him. While impressed by Shiraishi, I made sure to stay alert around Tachibana.
そろそろ聞かせてよ。君の狙いは何？
わからないのか。
Oh shit. Huh?
わからないんだな。
Oh shit, he's calling him out. Shiraishi's initial look of skepticism sharpened into a thorny glare. My breath caught in my throat. It was as if he had locked eyes with his own nemesis.
ま、そうだと思ったよ。ああ、もういいや。帰ろう。
Tachibana seemed to suddenly lose interest and turned his back on us.
あんた、なんて言ったっけ？そう、探偵の女の子。
He suddenly loses all interest. Good. Fuck off.
他の連中にも言っといて。依頼は破棄でいい。
Wait, what do you mean?
放っておきなよ。
Yeah, leave him alone. Let him be. Fucking suspicious. What do you mean, gay? He's inside the... He would be... I feel like he would be a closeted gay. Or at least a closeted bisexual. I started to chase after Tachibana, but Shiraishi caught my arm. As I objected, I heard the sounds of light footsteps approaching.
白石さん、追わなくていいの？
Okazaki, what are you doing here?
柳さんに頼まれたんだ。君だけじゃ危ないからって。
Oh, he was looking after us. He's inside the closet, that's a secret. Yeah, he's part of a terrorist organization, and he's secretly in the closet. Oh, Okazaki was looking after us.
それよりいいの？今ならまだ追えるけど。
He's right. We can't just let this go. Look, Okazaki, I've seen how he is. He could definitely catch him.
追ったところで意味ないよ。彼女か俺に何かするつもりだったらとっくに。
That's true. I'd been alone with Tachibana up until we met up with Shiraishi with Okazaki probably tailing us from a distance. He hadn't done anything other than attempt to flirt with me and make small talk. But we don't know what he'll do next. We still don't know enough about the letter of Matsushima.
分かったから、ちょっと。
Shiraishi's grip suddenly tightened on my arm.
白石さん、どうしたの？
どうしたもこうしたも。彼女が状況も構わず口うるさいから。
追ってもメリットがない。むしろ追ったらデメリットがある。ってことでいいんだよね。
そういうこと。岡崎くんは話が早いね。
I'm sorry, my girl's a fucking idiot. He let go of my arm and I instinctively rubbed where he'd been squeezing it. Shiraishi? I wasn't satisfied with that explanation, but I knew he had good reason. But what was his objective for all this?
さあ、さすがにそこまでは俺もわからないかな。
But
いや、なんでもない。とりあえず手紙の鑑定はしておくから、岡崎くん、あとは任せたよ。
Oh, we get to hang out with Okazaki more!
任せました。もう遅いし、家まで送るよ。
Sure, thanks. Reluctantly, I watched Tachibana's figure finally disappear from sight. Oh shit. He didn't even cast a shadow. According to Shiraishi's analysis, the ink and envelope were a match to the previous letter planted in the office. Based on that information, there was no doubt Tachibana had ties to Adonis. But we never... God damn it. Oh, wait, never mind.
講義しに俺のところに来たの？君も暇だね。
I just thought I'd stop during my lunch break. I'm actually quite busy. The guy Tachibana was fighting in the childhood with a kiss. He wanted a kiss. Wanted to kiss his homie. Wanted to kiss his nemesis.
はいはい。理由ならもう話したじゃない。追っても意味ないからって。
Then tell me why it was meaningless. Why didn't we go after him? You're not the type of person to simply let an object of interest disappear.
それは君なりの分析。
Not really an analysis, just a hunch.
でもさ、よーく考えてみてよ。あの時点では手紙が本物かわからなかったし、アドニスの重要人物ならホイホイ顔を出さない。
True, true.
捕まえたところで他のコマと同じ末端なら意味ないでしょ？
That's possible, but he also could have turned out to be a valuable source of intelligence. And even if he was a pawn who knew nothing, there was no reason to let a suspect go.
君さ、そんなに彼のことが気になるの？
What?
だっていろいろ質問攻めにしてたし。
I only did that because you asked me to.
あ、そうだっけ？じゃあ、俺のことも質問攻めにしていいの？
I don't see any need to do that. Shiraishi seemed to be back to his usual self. Oh shit. That's my alarm. It's my alarm. So he thinks there's no point unless we can acquire new information. That went against my own beliefs, but from Shiraishi's point of view, it was the simple truth. He was only interested in solving mysteries. His work in forensics and on other cases were purely to satisfy his own curiosity. He was curious about the serial murders, but he wasn't interested in good and evil. It was almost as if he didn't care about the feelings of the people involved. But I'm sure it's that. But I'm sure it's that nature of his which has helped him solve so many cases. I just couldn't understand him.
ねえ、質問内容でも考えてるの？
Huh? Oh,
答えにくい質問されても困るけどね。
Are there even any questions you'd have a hard time answering?
俺を何だと思ってるの？あるよ。それこそ子供の頃の話とか。
Okay, fucking Anya ears. Huh? Come to think about it, I never really asked Shiraishi about himself. Your childhood.
ん？なんだ？知りたいの？
Well, if you'd rather not talk about it, I'm not gonna press the issue.
別に。そこまで感傷的になるほどのことじゃないよ。ただ、ちょっと厳しい家でね。普通の子供が過ごすような生活とは違ったから。
A strict household. Do you mean you couldn't play with your friends?
ああ、無理無理。そもそも友達を作ることなんて許されなかったし。
Damn. That's pretty harsh. Shiraishi laughed derisively, his eyes distant.
あの頃は、決められたことをただやるだけの毎日だった。うまくできても褒められることはないけど、言われたことはすべて完璧にこなさなきゃならなかった。だから、価値を見出してもらうために。
That's depressing as fuck. I hadn't expected Shiraishi to have such a repressed childhood. Moreover, it's almost as if he was talking about my life. I was always compared to Kazuki, my talented little brother. He easily mastered things that it took me so much effort to learn. He is a traumatized boy. You want him. No matter how hard I worked, I couldn't beat him. But I had still yearned for my parents' attention. If I could succeed if I tried, I wanted to feel needed. I wanted to show them that I was worth something. I can't fix you. Dude, that's me with Okazaki. I felt that.
こんな話めったにしたことないのに。
Shiraishi tilted his head in bemusement, a somewhat lonely expression on his face.
まあとにかく世間一般でいう子供の遊びあるあるとか話振られても困るって意味で
I had unconsciously extended my hand towards him. Aww. When I brushed Shiraishi's hair with my fingers, his shoulders trembled.
ねえ、これは
Your story, it sounded like my own. Long time ago, I wanted my parents to praise me. I wanted someone to pat me on the head and call me a good girl, just like this. I saw everyone else's parents doing it to their kids, so I wanted to feel it too. But I never got my wish. My little brother got all the attention. I just had to watch it happen every time, so that's
君の
why.
理屈で言うと、俺は今褒められてるの？
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about what I wished people would have done for me when I was a kid. But it's rude for me to suddenly touch someone's head. It wasn't appropriate of me to just reach out and do that to a grown man. So we analyzed the letter. We interrogated him. He was like, "Oh, yeah, we're calling off the fucking thing, just no." And so now we're talking to Shiraishi and fucking he had like a traumatizing childhood where he wasn't even allowed to make friends. He was like his parents don't love him or something like that. And now we're patting him on the head. It's like telling him he's a good boy. Feeling embarrassed, I tried to pull back.
待って、やめないで。
Oh,
もうちょっとこうしてね。
I don't mind, but are you sure?
君にこうされるの。
Damn. I seeing how relaxed Shiraishi expression was, I patted his head again.
なんだか不思議。こんな気持ちになったの。
His voice was gentle. I felt happy to see him this way. Until now, I just thought I'd never understand him. But maybe it's because I never really tried. Call him a good boy. I'm sure even Shiraishi experienced joy and sorrows, but there had to be things that moved his emotions. If I was able to figure out one of them, it would help me approach him. Now that I know we have something in common, the journey starts here. All guys just want one thing, it's headpats. Oh. Oh, okay. The fuck? Fuck Tachibana. It's just... I'm so confused. Hold on, I need to look up something real quick. Oh, so this is a fan disc? Oh. Oh. This is a fan disc. I can't play the main game with this. Okay. Oh, okay. Shit. Oopsies. Well, yeah, that makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. Fuck. Oops. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna question it anymore. Okay. A lot of things make more sense now. Okay, so this is like an unofficial sequel. Okay, okay. Yeah, like, no wonder there was no... Personally, I don't do, like, body horror very well, so I can't play a lot of horror games. Like, I feel like there's a hard, like, I'll play, like, Phasmophobia, but I can't do body horror. Cause I feel like, if I play, like, if I see someone's leg gets chopped off, I will, like, feel that kind of, like, secondhand, kind of. Like, obviously I'm not gonna feel the pain of, like, having, like, my leg chopped off, but, like, I'll like, have to grab my leg to make sure it's there. Yeah, I was so confused. Like, why am I not getting, like, a main story? I thought there was, like... Okay. That's... Okay, it was just me being dumb. Alright, we're gonna end it here then. I'm probably gonna have to play the first game live before we come back to this, honestly. Oops. Okay, this is fine, we're not gonna quit, it's okay. It only took 3 hours for me to realize that. Yeah, other than that, maybe like there's like very few genres I won't give a shot. Like, right. Thanks so much for joining for me. I hope we'll be back tomorrow with DMC 4 tomorrow. Till then, see ya. Bye.